Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the workshop. In this video we're going to be looking at these two engines, and if you stick around towards the end of the video we'll tell you what we plan on doing with them. So these two engines, what are they? Well, they are two engines that have become harder to get hold of. They're really good engines, and I believe they became very popular in the helicopter market, more so than the aero market, but these two are aero versions. And if you're not sure already what engines I'm talking about, these are both OS32 SX glow engines. I wasn't desperately looking to buy these, but when they became available, no, let me start again. I wasn't desperate to buy these. I was actually looking for another engine, which I thought a guy had for sale. And in the process of seeing what he had for sale, I saw these two engines sat on a shelf in a picture. I said, are they available? He said, yes. I made him an offer. He accepted. I bought them. Now, I have already got an OS32 SX over there. It is the helicopter version, but it's got a prop driver on the front. And that is earmarked for going into the SAS Starjet prototype when we build it, which will be hopefully very soon. These two, the plan is to get these run up and checked, because I've got a future build plan that I need two almost identical engines for. It's probably not what you think it is. A lot of people are probably thinking it's a twin. It might be at some point. But what I'll do is once we've got these run up, I'll let you in on what we're doing with them. But first, what I'll do is I'll bring you in and I'll show you the condition of these engines. They are second hand, but they are in very good condition. Okay, so we've got two engines. They are, as you can see, 32 SXs. As I said previously, they are second hand, but they are in very good condition. Even to the point where this one's got its original packaging for the engine. Now, ironically, the one that's got the better packaging is the one that doesn't appear to be in the better condition. But it doesn't matter. They're both going to be fine. So, again, I don't know how well you're going to see. Two engines. This one here appears to be in better condition, but I don't think it makes huge amounts of difference. Looking in the bores of them, there's next to no marks. They're well oiled, and you can tell it's oil because of the smell. It's not fuel. And I can only just turn them over by hand with the compression. When they're under compression, there's no hissing or whatever, so that it's not leaking by the cylinder. If you hold it there for a while, the compression does come down to a point where you can turn it over, but that's fine. Everything's free, the carb's free. One thing I will do is probably change out this piece of tubing, because obviously I don't know the age of it, and for the sake of a little bit of tubing, it's not going to hurt. This engine is exactly the same. It's got probably even more compression. Yeah, that's got more compression. So that's my engine, not yours.
I think it really matters.
Right, it does, because this one will go faster. What it could mean is this one needs more running in. And again, change out the piece of fuel tube in there. Mufflers, I said one's looks slightly newer than the other, but doesn't really matter. What I will do is, for performance, now we don't really, when we fly most of the time, we don't have any noise restrictions. So in here, there should be a baffle on this join line. So what I'll do is take the silencer apart, take the baffle out, put the baffle in the box, put the silencer back together. Yes, it'll make it a little bit noisier, but it apparently gives them a good amount more top end RPM, which is probably what we're going to want.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Something like
Your finger? Right. So that's the engines. What we'll do now is, through the magic of editing, go and run these engines up and see how they perform. Right then, so from there we saw the engines, both of them run up. They're going to do exactly the job we want them to do. Now the question is, what is the job we want them to do? Well, I over the years have had quite a few fun fighters. For those of you who don't know what I'm on about, just go into YouTube, type in fun fighter, Cambria or Cambrian fun fighter, and you'll find them flying, probably at Western Park or various other shows.
The most recent ones at Wood Springs.
Yeah, there's Wood Springs. They're all over the place. They've been flying, but there's a team of them that fly the Cambria version. So when I say Cambria and Cambrian, what I mean is there's two different companies building fun fighters or supplying fun fighter kits that are basically outline the same aeroplanes. I don't know the full story, but back when the fun fighters were first released, I believe it was two brothers or two business partners built a business creating fun fighters. They parted ways. They both took the designs with them and created Cambria fun fighters and Cambrian fun fighters. Now, up above you up there, I've got a Cambrian P-51 Mustang fun fighter. What I'm proposing to do, and I've already mentioned it to the guy that owns or builds the Cambria fun fighters, is that I get a Cambria P-51 kit. So I've got the identical kits from both manufacturers. I've got identical engines, so I could do a side-by-side build. And then see if there's any great or obvious change in the performance, flight performance of the two airframes. I don't think there'll be huge amounts. Maybe one might be a little bit faster than the other because it's got different aerofoil. But it's more in the build. What's the differences in the build? Now, the reason why I'm proposing doing this is I haven't seen anybody else do it yet. I haven't seen anybody do a full, almost step-by-step build of either kit, I don't think. So it won't be yet, but I do propose doing a build of two P-51s, one from Cambria models and one from Cambrian models and one from Cambria, which is funfighters.co.uk. I'm going to say right now, neither of them are going to be sponsored. I've bought the kit that's up there and I will be buying the other kit. Darren from Fun Fighters has said he likes the idea and he's more than happy for me to give a totally unbiased opinion. He would like to see what the differences are and have an honest opinion as to a side-by-side build. So that's what we're planning on doing with these. It also means that me and him are going to have two almost identical planes to fart around the sky with together. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can learn to launch it yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
And not plough it into the ground. I don't think I've got a clip of that. I don't think I was filming that, was I?
I didn't plough it into the ground. I did it underpowered Harrier.
Yeah, he stalled it into the ground on launch. But anyway, enough of that. That's the plan for these. I don't know when it's going to be. I've got a few other things to finish beforehand. But I thought I'd do this footage now and get the idea out there to see what people think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it a good idea? Am I wasting my time? Would you like to see a fun fighter build? Would you like to see a tandem fun fighter build to see what the differences are? Are you looking at buying one or the other? Have you got one or the other? What do you think of it? So this will happen in the future, but as I've just got these engines, I thought I'd run them up and show them just now and propose the idea. But yeah, as I said, from that point of view, it's a bit of a way off. I might even get the other 32 SX out first and run that up for the Starjet, because that's going to be probably sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to waffle now. So if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. Give us a like for this sort of video if you do like it. If not, tell us below why you don't like it. And then we can do something about it. Comment below as to what you think about this idea or any other videos or ideas that are proposed on the channel. But from myself and you and here in the workshop, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.